afternoon. This is Ben.
And Rita, ciao.
And welcome back to our fourth episode of purchasing some property in Italy. Here we're located in Alabama, and we're in the deep south, which is normally not that cold. We're getting over a very bad cold spell. Last night it went down to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 8 degrees Celsius. We're just not used to that.
Yeah. So it's been a long road purchasing acquisition journey, but we're finally getting some definites. And it looks like right now that our closing date is going to be on April 27th in the town of Termoli. So we're looking forward to that. We've bought our plane tickets. We've opted to go and fly with Delta all the way to and from because Atlanta is our major hub. Although we'll be flying out of Montgomery, Alabama. Atlanta is our major hub, so they go straight to Rome, and that's where we'll be flying into. We will rent a car, and we're going to drive and see some of the countryside and head over to Termoli, where the closing will be. We've rented an Airbnb for 10 days, closer to our property, because we're thinking the closing will take a couple of days, and then we'll spend most of the time closer to our property. The main events will be cleaning and painting, and I'll let you take it from there.
Well, after the closing, they're supposed to give us the key. We can get in there, and we're going to try to have the electricity, water, gas, whatever utilities there are transferred to our name, so we can just get all that legalized. We're just going to get in there and do a thorough cleaning and painting as much as we can. And then if there's any time left at all in the 10 days, we're going to look for a refrigerator and stove and maybe a bed. So that's just where we stand right there on that.
And since we can go for 90 days in any 6-month period, we're staying probably 10 days this time. So if we want to come back in the next month or two, we can do that. So we'll see how it goes, taking it one step at a time. And
if we don't finish up everything, we'll pick up where we left off on our next trip over there. It's going to take several trips to get everything to where we like it and are very comfortable with it. So, other than that, you're talking about the other video that was posted, the Rossinnis.
Oh, yes. The Rossinis just posted today another property that is in the same town that we're buying in. It's at a great price point. We're going to put the link at the end of this video or in this video. And so if you like it and you want a starting condo like we're doing, please jump on it quickly because at this price, it's going to go fast. But we would love to have you as neighbors. We're looking forward to also meeting our neighbors, our expat neighbors and our native Italian neighbors. Hoping for a great close-knit community, which we understand that it is. So we look forward to that.
And we're both still working on the Italian language with Babbel. It is not easy for me, at least. It's very tough.
I need to get back on it. We've had a lot of additions in the family, a lot of changes in the family, a lot of events in the family in the last couple of months. I think we mentioned in one of our previous videos that my daughter and son-in-law are having a baby on December 15th. Well, he was actually born on November 21st. His name is Valor. They named him Valor because we have a lot of branches of military in our family, and they wanted to pick a name that represented and honored all the men and women before us, that served our country. Our son that we introduced you to at the end of one of our last video. He is now off to Virginia, and he's in specialty training with the Coast Guard. Now, mind you, he's from South Alabama, and he's never seen snow and ice. And the first weekend he got up there, he got a large dose of ice. And this coming weekend, he's going to get a large dose of snow. So we're just real proud of him. He's bought a new vehicle with his earnings from the Coast Guard. And so we had a long talk about being really careful on how to drive on snow and ice, and told him not to park under any trees because ice brings tree branches and whole trees down. So he was well aware of all that. He had heard all that already. So we're just looking forward to he's going to be graduating early in April. So that worked out well with our closing at the end of April. We're very thankful that those two didn't overlap.
So that kind of brings you up to date on where we stand. We want to thank y'all for tuning in with us. And please like and subscribe if this is any help to anybody that's going through the same process. It may be a little time consuming and slow, but you'll get there, and we are certainly looking forward to it. So till next time.
We raise a glass of Southern iced tea. Here's to you, here's to us. Safe and happy journeys.
Ciao.
Ciao.